Hi guys, it's Julie. As you can tell by my name of the YouTube channel, um, as well as the title today, you can tell what I'm gonna be talking about, and you can see it from my appearance as well. I decided to start wearing the hijab permanently, and that I made that decision like a few months ago. So yeah, I took a really long break from YouTube, even though I did say that I was gonna take it more seriously. I have told, my Instagram and to my friends, but that didn't happen obviously because I haven't posted anything for the past 6 months at least. I think the last time I posted was like in October, and I deleted all of them because I'm not wearing a hijab in them, obviously. But yeah, so this video is really just gonna be about me telling you guys why I decided to wear it. A lot of you have been asking me, well, at least my friends, a lot of them have been asking me and they've been anticipating this video for a while because I haven't been able to put my whole decision into words that actually made sense. So yeah, I just really wanted to start this video as well by saying that I am no scholar. Therefore, this video will really be me talking about my personal experience and not really what the religion says about the hijab and like the reasons supporting it exactly. So yeah, it's really just going to be my thought process and the decision making behind it. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Well, first, you will need to know about who I am. Throughout my whole life, I've really been more of a follower than I have been myself. A lot of people would use the term that I'm more of a sheep than anything. Um, I didn't necessarily make my own decisions. I really just went on with the flow and what other people did. A lot of the times, especially when I was younger, it was more like my parents tell me to do something and I do it. I didn't really ask questions because usually it's because I said so. It would be like a lot of common sense in our family. So to us, it made sense. To others, it didn't. And then towards high school, I guess you could say, I went through like that rebellious phase where I really followed my friends more than I followed my family, and I was much closer to my friends at the time, and I didn't have much of a connection with my family. So it led to me basically just marrying them. They're All of my friends are really from all over the world. They're not I never had any Arab friends or Muslim friends from school. So it really didn't really when I married them, it didn't agree with my parents. Obviously, I was diverting from the religion, the culture, and everything. So that caused a lot of problems. And obviously, I only really talked to my friends about it. Only talked to my friends about how I felt about the situations and everything. And because they don't understand my religion or my culture, they couldn't give me proper advice. A lot of them would tell me to leave my family or stand my grounds, go against them, and that doesn't really work. um yeah, those years were not very easy. Obviously, I would clash with my friends, I would clash with my parents. I would try to please everyone, but in the end it would really just cause more problems. And it caused a lot of problems with me. I started questioning my existence, my purpose in life, questioning my own beliefs and values. I didn't know which one was correct, what was right, how things should be, because I wanted to do a lot of things that I was always told not to do, and a lot of the things that I wanted to do, I wanted to stand my grounds on, it was put aside or something. mainly from a lot of it was from my friends because they constantly questioned me on things and I couldn't answer them because it was more like, don't do this and listen to me more than I didn't have a proper reasoning behind it. It just made sense to me. But with that in mind, I talk a lot of my friends, and most of them were not really friends anymore because I mainly moved away or I stopped talking to them. But like no, neither of them really considered my boundaries that I wanted to set, or because they always thought that was my parents setting them, because of what I said and the way I said them. It obviously wasn't really their fault. It was kind of mine for the way I decided to explain things that were happening at home, and um, telling really the wrong people about the things happening at home when it should have been me actually communicating with my family about it, or actually finding someone who can actually help, because my friends are not, even though they are my friends, they aren't obliged to help me. They wouldn't know the right way to help me. They wouldn't know the right things to say. And with everything happening, I I was in attention with my parents and in attention with my friends. I didn't know what was right and what was wrong. So I decided to choose the one thing, to follow the one thing that would not, um, that wouldn't judge me, the one thing that wouldn't try and mold me to someone that I didn't want to be, the one thing that always felt like, um, the the one thing that made me feel like that I knew that was right and that it couldn't be wrong, to say it simply, and that was Islam, my religion, obviously. Um, and that really started with me following, I guess, influencers on social media that talk about their journey to getting closer to their deen, to their religion, I guess you could say, and how what things help them and what things push them to go this way or that way, and what brought them to be who they are right now. I guess a lot of people would be against that because they would say social media isn't the right image or they don't show you everything, and I'm like, obviously it doesn't. I do understand that, but they do show a part of what other people don't wouldn't want to talk about still, and they were kind of what I needed in a moment of where I couldn't see friends because of COVID, or because I didn't even have many Muslim friends that I was close to, or any Arab friends. So like I didn't really have anyone that I was close to culturally or religiously that I felt was okay to talk to without feeling like they would either judge me or my parents or my family in general. So yeah, I had mainly followed Arabic Muslims, because they both had the the culture and the religion, so they had more of like an understanding. I guess I could understand them a little more because whether I like it or not, culture sadly does influence the religion, even though it should not. How it is taught between religion, the little things do change between each culture. So from there, I started learning new things, and I decided to kind of start from the bottom up as if I was a revert, and I started reading more and then learning more and listening more about stories and stuff like that. And I was finding answers to questions that I never really asked before, or I never really wanted to ask because I was either too shy or I felt like I should have already known it, should have already known about it, and it, it would have felt, it feels bad to not know about it. So, with all that, being able to start from ground up, finding my own connection to the religion, I was a I felt more attached to it. I felt like there was an actual meaning for me to do this. It wasn't just me following it because I had to follow it. It was me actually wanting to, actually finding a meaning and reason behind it. I became more and more comfortable with the fact that I'm Muslim, with the knowledge that I newly acquired, and I was able to talk to my friends about it. Before, I would always kind of just hide it because I knew what I wanted to do was wrong, and then I didn't want people to judge me, and all of that teenage mindset, I guess you could say, or that mindset of I want to do everything, but I know it's wrong, but eh, you know. So yeah, my friends, even though none of them are my friends from school, even though none of them are Muslim, they were fully accepting, and they were engaged into the conversations and asking questions, and I was finally able to answer them. And I was even comfortable to tell them that I didn't know the answer when I didn't. And I have this friend. She is very into her own religion. She's Christian and or Catholic. I'm pretty sure. I think they're the same. I'm not really sure. We would give and take from our religions, and we found that they were similar, and we didn't feel the need to want to convert the other. It wasn't that part of teaching each other to convert the other because the other one is wrong or anything. No, it was just really us sharing and wanting to know more about each other, and that mutual feeling of wanting to learn more. So yeah, not too long after that, I felt like it was wrong for me to go out like showing my hair or showing my neck and like not being fully covered. Um, I'm not usually I don't really wear very revealing clothes, but I switched from skinny jeans to like mom jeans because they were looser. I slowly switched from t-shirts to long sleeves, and then soon enough, winter rolled around and I was able to just really wear my hoodies all the time. So I felt really comfortable, like much more comfortable going around. But it never really felt fully complete until I started wearing the hijab. Until I was, because with the hijab, I am representing my religion. I can show that I'm proud of it, that I am part of it. Before, a lot of people thought I was Christian because, I don't know, they just couldn't tell. Everyone would be a lot of people ask me what my religion is, and then someone would assume that I was Christian or that I was atheist, and it was it kind of confused me at first, and then I kind of realized it was mainly because of how I acted and the fact that I don't wear the hijab either. So when I did start wearing the hijab, it was um like it opened doors more than it closed. It made me other than feel it made me feel comfortable. It made me feel like I was doing something right. Like I still do struggle with my deen, and I believe I will forever struggle with it. It is a like life is a test after all, but it doesn't feel like a bad struggle. Like before it felt like I was doing something against my will, and now it doesn't. I'm taking a like a voluntary test at this point, like an open book test pretty much. Like the Quran is our textbook, you can say. It has all the rules, it has all the explanations, the reasoning, all we need to know about to pass this test, and it's right in front of us. And now I actually started reading it, and I have all the answers right in front of me. So I'm still gonna forever struggle, but the only struggle is to find the answers in the book. I know it's there, and I know I'll be okay. I just need to find the answers. But moving forward to the part where I told my mom that I wanted to wear the hijab, um, as any mom, as any Muslim mom, she was happy, she was proud that I came to a point in life where I am comfortable, that I want to put the hijab on, because she never wanted to force me to wear it, because she knows that if she ever forces me, I will end up finding ways to like take it off or like go against her. um it is also against our religion to force any the religion upon anyone, to force their the daughter to wear the hijab, to force them to do anything. So yeah, she was a little, also a little confused because I didn't fully talk to her. I didn't actually talk to her about me getting closer to the religion or me wanting to wear the hijab previously. Um, because, and also they were all, my whole family was really just expecting me to start wearing the hijab like after I get married or like later on in life. So it was really like an eye-opening moment for everyone. Like I told my mom, she ended up telling my sister, and then not too long after my dad found out and my brother. The reason they also thought of that is because I was so against it. Like I really did not want to wear it. Actually the year before it, my mom, we were going clothes shopping, and I wanted to get like into that trend of like the kawaii fashion of like wearing really short skirts or like really cute tops and stuff. So I wanted to get those, but my mom didn't want to be the reason to buy something that I shouldn't even be wearing, kind of thing, because it's a little, it's revealing and it's short. And she would try to push me to more like white pants or like more modest clothing, you could say. And I was so against it and didn't want to get any of those stuff because I just wanted to get like the really kawaii fashion. Because also at the time I did not feel any attachment to the religion. That was the biggest reason why I didn't want to wear the hijab, because for me, I wanted to wear the hijab in the sense of respect. I didn't want to wear it just because my mom or my sisters do it. My sister does it, um because it just felt wrong to do it just because they do it. I wanted to respect it in a way that when I decide to wear it, I decide to wear it because I want to wear it, and I made the decision myself that I wanted to respect that it's not just a simple cloth that I'm wrapping around my head. It is much more than that. Thanks to COVID, I spent a lot of time at home, spent a lot of time discovering myself, my religion, discarding almost everything I was originally taught, and straight up just learned everything from the bottom up. And I started watching the way I talk, the way I act, to become more respectful, because so many people, what they learn about Islam is from the news or from social media, and they only really see the bad stuff. They, the way they the way they judge our religion, really judging my character, our character. They wouldn't really, they don't know, they don't read the Quran, they don't really read the hadiths, they don't listen to it, they don't know anything about it. So the only way for them to know about it is by looking at us. So I became more careful about that, and I became a more I became more comfortable in my own skin, in a sense. Even it's kind of weird because you think that it's I'm being oppressed, but it's not. I feel more powerful because I'm actually less impulsive. I used to just do things impulsively, and it's just looking at back at it now, it's there were questionable actions, and it really doesn't make sense to me anymore to why I would have done that in the first place. But yeah, it has now been it has now been months, few months since I started wearing the hijab. I haven't had the feeling of wanting to take it off. And I feel like it's more of it should be followed by a yet, because knowing me, I'm quite indecisive, and I feel like I will still struggle with it. That I would want to show my hair again or show my beauty again, but I don't feel that way. I feel very comfortable, and I feel like this is one of the best decisions I've ever made. The people haven't been treating me much differently. If it's different in a good way. They've been respecting me more. Just they've been respecting my boundaries more. Um, and maybe because I've also found new and better friends for me. Not saying that the friends I had before are horrible people or bad people. They're great people, but they're just not who I need right now. Or they cannot really be, I can't have them in my life currently because my, even though my iman is stronger than ever, it is still rocky and I could still end up slipping back to who I was, and I don't want to risk that. But I hope that with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his guidance, that I will still keep wearing it and I will still become the best version of myself. And really, this video is more for me than anything. Um, it is, I'm really just, I'm making this video as a reminder of where I started and why I started wearing it, to go back to it if I'm ever in doubt, to remind myself to go back to the Quran if I ever have questions, to ask if I have questions. I am now surrounded by so many people that can help me, so many people with so much knowledge. And yeah, and I know I'm still so far from perfect. I still struggle with a lot of things, but I am I'm even more closer to my goals, to who I've always wanted to be. My younger self would be proud. Um, she would question a lot of things. She would question of why I did all of those things, and now I kind of just did a whole 180. But yeah, she would be proud, and I am proud of who I am currently, and you should be proud of who you are as well. I know a lot of people might not have had that kind of journey as I did to the hijab or to get closer to the religion, and that shouldn't at all make your connection to your deen any less. It is your own journey. It isn't me to decide how it should be. No one should decide how it should be. If you are happy with where you are right now, stay happy. Still reach to your goals if you're not happy. This video is very personal, and I hope that everyone's gonna be nice in the comments and not just have like a haram police or anything, or like rude and mean people in the comments, even though not that many people comment. But you know, I don't know where this video is gonna go. I don't know how YouTube algorithm is gonna treat this video, because I haven't posted since last October, almost a year now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next week. If you guys like these kind of videos, make sure to add it down in the comments below, and to like and subscribe if you want to continue this journey with me. So far, I have art school related videos planned to come up. Hopefully they'll come up every week. I have it scheduled, so hopefully I'll follow that. So yeah, thank you so much, and see you later.